project I have here today is a Scottish Targe. Here's the piece of wood I'm going to use. It's a piece of sycamore, and it was actually a bowl that I was torn and it was a bit too big, so I actually just took the chainsaw and cut a piece off it and said I'll use it another day. And while I had it on the lathe, I put a recess just in case I need to chuck it up. The thing is, I have to put a recess in the front of it anyway, but I have to put a screw on this side to hold it. So what I'm going to do is just put it on the chuck on the recess that I have, through up this face here, and put a hole in it and put it on onto a screw chuck, and then I'll be able to work on this face again. And I'll take you through the process as I go, what way it's going to be done. It's a piece that I've seen done in a magazine a number of years back, and it's a Scottish Targe, and they were used by the Scottish Highlanders in the Jacket Boy times and for the main force of defence during battle. So that's basically what it is. So we're going to just try this piece. I had that there and I've been thinking about it on and off over the years, and I said, right, I'm going to make a movie with it. Okay, I have the piece in the chuck and the chuck set in expansion mode. Just going to true this up, 5/8 bowl gouge, and just rough off the face of it. Start out nice and slow, just bring it up to a comfortable speed. Reverse the piece now and put it on the screw chuck, and I'll take you onto that next. Okay, you have it on the screw chuck, and when I was drilling the cam trail, it doesn't really matter because this is going to be the face size, and I'm going to be putting a piece of wood in there like a cone shape, and I'll show you that anyway. So we're going to true up the face of it here, tidy up this recess again. Probably take a good bit of wood off this because it's a bit heavy for what I want, and then I'm going to mark it out and do some texturing on it and put some beads and other things on it, and I'll show you all what I'm going to do as I go along. Okay, so basically just going to true it up here, and again just basically I just have to true up the end of it here. I'm going to put some beads on it. And I'm just going to mark out, see what size I have here, 35 mil, so 17. Okay, I didn't know my battery was had been gone, and basically all I've done at the end of this here is true it up and put 3 beads on the end of there with my homemade beading tool. She's put a couple of you out there probably know about it anyway. It's not my idea. I've seen it at a woodturning show and I says I'll have a go and make them. So there you go. So basically what I'm going to do now is sand up the face of it here and mark it out and do a bit of texturing on it next. Next stage I'm going to do is mark it out for some texturing, and basically a measuring tape on it there. 7, should be 7.5 to the centre. So just hold that there. 3.5, 4.5, and the next one is 4 3/4. Okay. So basically we got 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4.5, and 4 3/4. Okay, move this over here. Smoothing this out for the texture. So basically I'm going to texture that one. I'm going to texture this one here. And this little one here. If I can. I have it marked out for texture. I'm going to texture this one here, this one here, and this one here. Well, this one's a bit small, but we'll see how we go. So I'm just going to be using the Sorbet texturing tool. That's it there. And you basically multi-tool. You can do a lot of things with this. And just put the tool rest above center and lean the tool down and let it roll along nice and slow. I'll just see what kind of texture I'm going to get. Because this wood is pretty soft. I'm throwing it down because the outside will go faster. Basically what I'm going to do now is put a band just on the pencil line there and there, there and there. About small groove about between 1 to 2 millimeters deep. Just to highlight a bit of texture. I'm just going to use the skewer chisel and use the tip of it there. And just get in there nice and gentle and just touch it on the line. And I'll roll it, come in from this side now, put a V. And have a look at that. Okay, that's that one. And the same now with this one. Just have a look at them now and see if they're all in around the same. Okay. Happy enough with that. Now I'm just going to give that a rub of sandpaper to get rid of them little fluffy bits there. And I'll take these on to the next stage. Okay. On to the next stage. What I'm going to do now is put these upholstery pins around the edge of this, all the way around. I'm going to put 16 in a minute, and while I have it on the lathe facing me here, I'm going to use my indexing system. So basically I have a mark on my tool rest just to keep it exactly at 1 inch, and I'll just go in there with a bradawl and I'll mark my first one. So it's every second click on the indexing. So it's from there, just 1, 2, and then I'll just mark on my next one. Okay, same again. 1, 2, just right there. And so on all the way around. 1, 2. So I'll carry on doing this, and I'll take you on to where I'm going to be next. I'll be speeded up now. Stage, take it off the screw truck and put it in expansion mode and hold this and do the back of it. This is the face of it. I'm going to make up a piece then, put it in there. I'll show you that now soon. Just flip the blank over and put it in the expansion on the chuck to grab it, and basically I'm just going to true up this side, mark it out and do more texture on this be on the inside part. Okay, basically just true this up. Just going to use the scraper here. Okay, that should do that. Just give that a wipe of sandpaper, mark it up now and put some texturing on it. I've sanded it up, marked it out for texturing again, and I'm going to do 3 texturings, 1 there, a pretty wide one, a smallish one there, and just 1 in the centre. So to start it up nice and slow, I'll do this one here first. That's it. So basically what I'm going to do now is put a little line there like I did on the other side, just to divide them markings, and I'll do that next. Okay, just going to put a little groove in there, about 2 mil on each line there, just to divide it. Just give that a rub of sandpaper to get rid of the fluffy piece, and I'll take it on to the next stage. The next stage I'm going to be making up a little button to fit in there, and the same on the other side. A piece of yew is actually a piece of bog yew. So basically I'm going to just rough it down, put a tenon on it there that'll fit into the face of the targe, and then shape it and put a bit of texture on it. This was a piece of bog yew, so it's pretty old and it tears really easy as well. just going to give that a little sanding then. Okay, just chucked up another piece of yew, and I'm just going to make a little button to fit in the back of it, just to fill that hole where the screw chuck was put in. So I'll just rough down this little block of wood here. There now, it's just a little button to go in where the screw goes on the blank. So the next stage, I'm just going to put some Danish oil on the piece and buff it up, and then get it ready. When I have it up to that stage, I'm going to put the studs in it, and I'll take you onto there what I'm going to do after that. I'll be putting the studs on it, and I'll be putting a strap on the back for your hand to hold it. That'll be the next stage. Moving along now to the next stage, I've put Danish oil on this piece, glued in this piece here and the piece on the other side, and now I'm just going to put the upholstery pins in to where I had them marked out on the index, all around it, around the edge there. And you can decorate this piece to whatever you see. Some of them have straight across for upholstery pins, like a cross, or you can put some in the center. But I'm just going to keep it simple. Tap them in just around the edge. Use this little hammer here that I made a few years ago. Oop. And the dog had a taste of that. So if it's good enough for an auctioneer, it's good enough for me, isn't it? So I'll use it because it won't damage the pieces. So I'll just carry on here, tap these in, and I'll show you the other side. Then I'm going to be putting a strap on the far side. Onto the back side of it, I basically just got a belt out of the house there and say nothing. And what I'm going to do is just put it on this side, a piece there, and that can be adjusted, and this part here will go there, and just leave it in kind of a loop. You can grab that with your hand and you can strap this on. So the same again, just put it roughly around there and put some upholstery pins in. I just got a bradle and push some holes through there and get the little hammer. just goes over, and you can tighten that onto your arm like so, in there, and that'll go through there. So your hand just goes through there, and you grab it like that with your fingers up, and you hold on to it while they trash the hell out of you with a sword, or you can use it to trash the hell out of somebody else. So that's basically it. There you go. There you have it. There's the finished piece. It's a Scottish Targe, and as I say, if you don't have a texturing tool, you could actually put beads and coves, or just use studs to put in the front of it, and you could decorate the back of it with studs. I was actually going to turn some small pieces of wood the same as that and put them in around there. That would be another option. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you.